Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me and allowing me to present today. Trust me, I understand how challenging it is to work full time, have a family, and still need to study for the EPPP. Balancing work and life is already a task in itself. And then we add this beast of a test? Ha ha ha. Oh my goodness, it can feel bigger than anything we imagined. And yet, we still get it done, right? I'm genuinely impressed with those of you who have already passed and are still here supporting those of us who haven't yet. That means a lot. It matters to know that support is there, that we have steady aids to lean on during the days when we just don't want to read another theory or another content domain. So today, I'll be presenting a brief retention intensive on the Milan Systemic Family Therapy model. Milan Systemic Family Therapy was developed in the 1970s by Mara Salvini Palazzoli, Luigi Boscolo, Gianfranco Cecin, and Giuliana Prata. This model is based on the assumption that families function as systems that resist change through homeostatic rules and patterned communication, what they called family games. The central idea is that symptoms are not random. They are embedded in communication patterns that help the family maintain balance, even if that balance is dysfunctional. So today, we're going to unpack how those patterns operate and how this model works to interrupt them. Let's begin. Milan is different from the others. It is strategic, but more systemic and observational, less directive than Haley, more pattern interruptive through questioning and reframing. Milan, Systemic Family Therapy, exam-focused breakdown. Core lens. Milan assumes families resist change through homeostatic communication rules. These repetitive patterns are called family games. When rigid and power-based, they become dirty games. Symptoms are not random. They are moves within a communication system. The goal is not insight. The goal is to disrupt the family game. High-yield techniques 1. Hypothesizing ongoing formation and revision of systemic hypotheses, not diagnosis, not fixed interpretation, flexible systemic thinking. Clue: therapist speculates about interaction patterns. 2. Neutrality. Therapists avoid siding with any member, not emotional neutrality, systemic neutrality. Clue: therapist validates all perspectives equally. 3. Circular questioning. Very testable. Therapist asks one member about another member's behavior. Example: when your mother criticizes your father, what does your sister usually do? Purpose: reveal relational patterns and alliances. This is a hallmark of Milan. 4. Positive connotation. Reframe symptom as serving a protective function. Example: your son's acting out may be helping the family avoid addressing marital conflict. Symptom becomes a loyalty move. It reduces blame. Very testable. 5. Family rituals. Structured tasks assigned to interrupt family games. Example: parents alternate decision-making days. Rituals shift rigid patterns. Let's look at some more high-yield concepts. These right here. Know these cold. 1. Family games repetitive communication patterns that maintain stability. If the vignette describes power struggles, predictable reaction cycles, symptom stabilizing tension, think Milan. 2. 5-part session structure, very testable. Milan is famous for its structured team format. 1. Pre-session, team hypothesizes before meeting family 2. Session, therapist meets family 3. Intercession, therapist consults with observing team 4. Intervention, therapist delivers reframing or ritual 5. Post-session, team reviews and refines hypotheses. and sessions are spaced 4 to 6 weeks apart. That spacing is distinctive. If you see, team behind mirror, long gaps between sessions, therapist consulting mid-session, that's Milan. Let's briefly discuss how the EPPP tests for Milan therapy. Look for therapeutic team behind mirror. Long intervals between sessions. Circular questioning.
Let's explore how you each see the family stress.
I feel like I have to fix everything.
I feel I should do more.
The therapist takes a neutral stance.
I feel unheard in our talks.
I feel caught in the middle.
I'm frustrated too.
Thank you for sharing.
Positive connotation, looking at things differently.
She's so stubborn. Every time we tell her what to do, she pushes back.
It's constant defiance.
I'm hearing something slightly different.
Parents look confused.
It sounds like Maya is very strong-willed and independent. Those are qualities that, if guided well, can become leadership strengths.
Maya looks up.
The challenge isn't your independence. It's learning when and how to use it effectively.
Parents soften slightly.
Systemic hypotheses. What's going on?
So the hypothesis is that everyone's actions, while well-intended, are interconnected in maintaining this cycle.
And lastly, ritual assignments.
So for the next week, your ritual assignment is to spend 15 minutes every evening sharing something positive that happened that day.
Watching for specific concepts within the EPPP questions will help us come up with the right answers every time. Before moving on to our application questions, let's consider these last ideas. In context, if the therapist is highly directive with paradoxical tasks, that's strategic. If therapist reorganizes hierarchy in session, it's structural. If therapist increases differentiation, think Bowen. But if therapist uses team plus circular questioning, you should know it's Milan. Let's wrap it up with 3 application questions. And here is question number 1. Question number 1. A therapist asks each family member what another family member does when conflict occurs in order to identify relational patterns. A. Enactment. B. Circular questioning. C. Reframing. D. Unbalancing. Was your answer B? Then that is correct. Good job, guys. Here is question number 2. A therapist tells a family that their daughter's eating disorder may be helping the family maintain cohesion during a period of marital tension. What technique is this? A. Prescribing the symptom. B. Positive connotation. C. Boundary making. D. Emotional cutoff. Was your answer B again? If so, you got it right again. Good job. And here is our last question for this model. Question number 3. A therapy team meets before and after sessions to generate and revise systemic hypotheses. Which model is this? A. Strategic. B. Structural. C. Milan. D. Bowen. I bet you got this one right too. Did you pick C? Woohoo, you got that one right as well. And with that, if no one has any questions, we can end here for today.